it play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers, Cullen here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you another episode of the Open Vault, the behind-the-scenes style show where I show you guys what is up in the daily life of MiniWarGaming and its staff. Today is Wednesday, October 30th. So the day you're watching this is Halloween, so happy Halloween, all of you Wargamers out there celebrating the wondrous occasion of fun. So be safe tonight and have fun and trick-or-treating for those of you who are of age, and enjoy. Have fun, and candy is good. I had candy this morning, so I'm a little, it's that season. But what am I doing? I'm working on a little special video you should see today. It's a little Halloween thing, so be sure to check that out after you watch this Open Vault, if it's out. I guess the only little thing I gotta mention, well, two things. One thing is now that the Open Vaults are gonna be posted at 2 p.m., sorry, as opposed to their 9 a.m. normal date that they used to go out. We're just trying to play around with some scheduling and release dates, so now you will be seeing the Open Vault at 2 p.m. So don't worry about if it's not coming out at 9. It will be coming out just a little bit later in the day. It actually helps me out a little bit, gives me a little bit more time to make sure it's up and ready for the day. And the other one I gotta mention is that if you hear my alarm go off, I might have to pause the camera. I gotta do something with the Shrine of Chaos today, so that might be if my alarm goes off, I gotta pause. Then I'll get back to the Open Vault, right? You guys won't notice, but if you hear it, that's what I gotta do. So let's get started with this tour and check what Erin is up to. I hear her moving some stuff like shipping is happening.
Started working.
Oh, look at this. Boxes and shipping.
Yeah.
So what are you up to today?
I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done before I go.
Yes, you were away yesterday, and you're gonna be taking the next 2 days off as well.
I was away yesterday because my wife was getting a tattoo done and
Ooh,
needed a
fun.
ride.
That's fun.
Because adrenaline is not good to drive with.
No, you definitely won't want to be driving right after that. So, and then the next few days you're off as well, so.
Yeah, doing
just
big Halloween and birthday stuff.
Oh, great. That's going to be fun.
I hope.
That's the plan,
That's
right?
the plan.
Wonderful.
How often do the plans work out?
Yeah, I know we tried to make sure that everything was ready for Erin as much as we could. So, either Mike or I don't have to try to post as much as we can, but we're going to have to figure something out.
Yep.
So
There's going to be a few videos going up.
Yeah, so we got as much for Erin as we could, and then the rest is going to be on Mike and I. So if
Erin's phone's going to be off.
Yes. So if things go up maybe
Just
a
so
touch
you're aware.
later than usual.
So many magnets from this order. I have nothing left for it after those two.
Oh no. Because then you also have a bunch of prizes sitting right there. Those also need to get shipped.
Apparently there was some giveaway with Valhalla stuff.
Yeah, so if you guys won stuff from that giveaway, which I'm not actually familiar with what happened, but
neither am I.
Giveaway was had.
Given a spreadsheet of people to contact.
So if you're one of those people and you're wondering where's my stuff, Erin just hasn't gotten to it yet. But
next week.
Next week she will send those out. So don't worry, they're gonna be there. It's just timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay. I'll leave you to it so you can keep your numbers straight. Off we travel. I believe Josh is hanging out, working on his computer. What up? What up? What are you working on today?
It's the usual Wednesday emails.
Emails.
And it's the usual. I've somehow have gotten down to just 2 again.
Okay.
So again, we got John and Sam.
John and Sam. Josh is gonna get to you this afternoon probably.
Yeah. So it's a lot of the emails coming in for Apocalypticon.
Ooh.
And just setting up the overnight accommodations for people.
Right.
And just trying to help Matt kind of organize. Because Matt's kind of the grand poobah of the event, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So just trying to help him kind of keep all that organized and keep everything straight there for...
Do we have, because I know that there's a limited number of signups for that one. Is the spots getting filled fairly quickly?
I have no idea because I'm not keeping... I'm not keeping track of that side of it. I'm just kind of doing the people booking their rooms.
Okay, so you're just... okay.
Yep. So yeah, just kind of bombing through them. Other than that, the Imperial Fists made it back in. That was that was the last Games Workshop army that I had at home.
Just the last one sitting around?
I hope. I don't think I'm forgetting any of the other ones at home. I've still got some like Wild West Exodus and Drop Fleet Commander and games like that at home.
Okay.
But trying to figure out shelf space and what I'm going to do and all that. And
Yeah, you're getting full.
yeah, it's kind of filling up. All the Night Lords, or pretty much the vast majority of the Night Lords have ended up in the Table War case.
Perfect.
So I got to figure out what I want to do with the other 2 Table War cases.
Yeah, just to give you guys a quick look. Boom. Nicely displayed. I think we were talking about it last week, but just to give you, I don't think I got you on the level of the case.
Yeah, I love those cases. They're fantastic. It's the whole collection in there. Other than my Xiphon and Drop Pod, I think, which...
Like that guy right there.
Yeah, the Xiphon would take some work to get into there, but it wouldn't be too tough to do. It would just eat up more space than I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because he can live on the shelf because he doesn't take up too much space.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, did get the chance to play a little bit of 30K. I think I got at least a couple of people's hopes up when I talked about it last time. Because I'm not filming them, I'm just going to play them after hours.
Oh, I see. People were excited for some content, but it was a little non-camera
Correct.
games.
So, yeah, I did get a chance to play a couple of 30K games though, so...
At least finding...
the swing of it.
Yeah, trying to actually find some time to play some games and...
Right, and it's just, yeah. I think I'm out of the... I don't even know what I call it. Out of the woods, I guess, for when it came to moving over here and getting the upstairs set up. Like, my 9 to 5 is more of a 9 to 5.
Okay.
Because before it was just, I was working all hours.
Whenever you had to, right?
Right, so most of that's organized now. So, yeah, hoping to get back to a little bit of gaming. And, yeah, haven't tried out the Ogres yet, but I've been reading the book.
Yeah, I know you've been getting a lot of requests, and I guess, do you want to put out a big statement that Josh does not want any more Ogres? Because people keep asking.
Yeah, because the new Feast of Bones box, everybody keeps emailing me, and they're like, hey, you want to split it? You like Ogres? And no, I got a pretty full collection of Ogres, because I have more at home that still aren't on base, that are painted up, though. So I'm pretty happy with the collection. I don't plan on changing it up at all.
Okay.
But yeah, the other big one for me is looking forward to this Friday, so the 1st. We're going to do the first King's War night.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a couple of the veteran Kings of War players down to basically hang out, play some games. So they're going to bring enough armies that if you want to try the game out but you don't have your own army, you'll be able to
That's
give it a
perfect.
try. And then if you do have your own army, you want to come in and play. So I want to get that going, at least organized like that once a month.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind there being a regular kind of Kings of War scene, because I really want to start playing that game more and more, especially now that the new edition's out.
Right.
But other than that, just kind of keeping on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to pop downstairs and see what everyone else is up to downstairs, because we got a busy day. Alright, here we are downstairs. Let's begin with the Underhive. Yo, Vito!
Yo,
what's
Colin,
up?
how you doing, my bro?
Whoa, what's going on in here, buddy?
My brother from a different mother, Kulan. How you doing?
Oh, good, Vito. Who you got here with you?
Yo, this is Jacob 2 times.
Alright, this is enough.
Jacob Tutu.
Oh, wow, that's bringing me back. Yeah, this is Jacob.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going in here?
Good, good. I have been
That's
contemplating-
interesting.
Yeah, that is called cheese.
Yes.
I hate this game for reasons like this. We were actually talking back and forth of whether or not I should do this, and I feel like a complete scumbag.
You should be. You like that? Yeah.
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 But taking on people that are littler than him.
Wow, really?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
After
I took
everything
it.
we talked about. Wow. No, yeah.
I took that option. I'm sorry.
Blow. What?
Fight it back.
Yeah, no, we're actually just talking about movement and stuff like that, about what my next play should be.
Okay.
Because...
So we got White Scars and
Iron Warriors.
Iron Warriors. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually been pretty back and forth. Both of our ammo has been replaced with Nerf.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
No.
This is the turn to see if it's reloaded properly. And...
Yeah.
Okay. We got looks like we got an interesting Demon Prince conversion.
Yeah.
I think Demon Prince?
Yeah, Demon Prince.
Very, very nice. Using one of the Morgas.
Yeah, and then the tentacles are from the Mauler Fiend.
Of course. Very nice. Very cool.
Get a little whippy.
Always like a good Demon Prince conversion.
Yeah.
And how goes the game so far?
Yeah, it's good. Pretty good. I mean, our first turns were a little, whiffy.
Yeah, but dice for dice, right?
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I've been spending maybe the last 10 minutes deciding my moves.
I see.
Because like he's been like pretty wiping me out hard with all my bikes
Yeah, I mean,
being dead.
half the bike's gone, so...
I do have a lot of reserves still coming in.
yeah.
It's just where I really need to position myself. Being with White Scars, it's not very much of Iron Hands or some of the other Space Marine stuff where it's just point and click.
Yeah.
White Scars, it's very surgical.
You got to be a lot more choosy with your targets.
Yeah, so I'm really kind of deciding of where I want to go with my stuff.
Okay.
JP's gonna be nice, though. I'm still scared of that.
So yeah. And then, like I said, with the repulsor, I hated doing this. We talked about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it.
You got to do
It's
it.
the smart play.
It is part of the game,
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's not. I don't want to say it's taking advantage of the rules, but it's the way the rules were built. Like I remember there was a photo at a GT where someone put 3 repulsors literally on a piece of terrain, and they're all like balancing and stuff, and it's like. It kind of breaks the spirit of the game and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I always talk with my opponents about stuff like this, and if we can both mutually agree.
Well, and like the thing flies, I really don't have things I was interested charging like at it with the number of guns. I mean, Corn Berserkers are going to get shot off the board from it, whether you charge it or not.
Exactly.
And the Demon Prince had other things to hunt. So,
Okay.
And boy, has his Corn Berserkers been doing Corn's work.
Good.
So.
Neat.
No, but it's been a fun game. We're having a blast. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I'll let you get back to it then.
Yeah, Colin, I'll see you next time. Okay?
Oh yeah, Vito, we'll the next week.
Yeah,
Same time,
bro.
same thing.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah, okay, bro. Ow, that hurt.
Classic. All right, moving on to the next studio. We have All Points. Oh, I hear Luca.
What is up, my guy?
We got Luca and we got Jasper. What's up, friends?
And viewers, today I'm doing a little late, but better late than never. I was busy all week with the Gork Morka campaign. I'm doing the OCR Bone Reapers.
New boys.
The new boys. Jasper's crawling under the table right now.
What?
Oh, he's over there now. What?
Folks, let me welcome you my guest, Jasper from Sarasota, Florida.
Hello.
Who unfortunately flew to Atlanta and then unfortunately lost his entire army. Not lost, but they said, you know what, you're not getting it for this trip.
What?
Yeah.
Put on a different plane.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Put on the wrong plane. Currently on hold in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get them back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was it?
Yeah, I have a couple hour layover back there, so shrug.
Was it G-Suit called?
Jean Colts.
So obviously,
Fortunately, we should have enough here to,
yeah, we got a lot of that. Yeah.
Good.
Unfortunately, it always sucks when you paint your army, you put a lot of work in your army, and I assume you did maybe a grind to get some models you really wanted painted in time to get up here, and then all of a sudden, hey, they're not here. And
The fear of travel.
that's often the case. A lot of people do that procrastination move, right?
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Let's take a moment, show off some of these brand new boys, because I actually haven't even seen the models fully painted.
so these are the models from the box set, which name currently eludes me. You get 2 squads of 10 of the guard,
Mortec guard.
and you have the Necropolis Stalkers.
Stalkers.
And then we also get the name character
Throckmorton.
Throckmorton. No, I've been saying it all game. I can't remember right now. It's a name character.
Vokmortian.
Yeah, or Vokmortian. We I think both work. We're not too sure which one it is. I don't think anyone's said it audibly, or I could be wrong. So
He's not Throckmorton. That's a different thing. Don't Google it.
Yeah. So in this case, with this box set, it's not a bad box set because you get the guard and you get the stalkers, which are both excellent units for this army.
Now, are they battle line units too?
The guard are.
Okay,
The
good.
25
So you do get
together.
some battle line.
So they come in squads of 10, which they don't get any. Okay, quick little pro tip here. They don't get any massive unit bonuses. They don't get.
Interesting.
But they are cheaper if you bring a massive regiment by 2 points per model.
Yep.
Though at the same time, the more units you have as Bone Reapers, the more chances you have to get their special command points. Because you, at the start of every battle round, you roll a d6 for every unit you have, and every 6 gives you more abilities.
Okay. So it kind of incentivizes you to do the MSU.
But at the same time, each unit has its own capability of using those command abilities on certain abilities. So it's
My brain hurts.
I know.
That was a lot of that was words.
So here's an example. Those Mortec Guard have an
Yes.
ability called Shield Wall. They use it at the start of the fight phase. As long as their unit leader is alive, they can do shield wall, they reroll all their saving throws, but it costs you a command point. And the unique thing with these guys,
Command point.
right? I'll say command point now. It's actually named something different for them.
I see.
Discipline.
Yeah, they're discipline points.
Okay.
They're not allowed to use command points from the neutral
At all?
None of those.
Interesting.
They are only allowed to use the ones that come on their own war scrolls. Oh, or war scrolls that have the Bone Reaver keyword.
Cool.
So, like, obviously, say these Stalkers have their own ability they can use. The Mortek Guard have their own ability they can use. And a lot of the heroes have command abilities that affect Bone Reapers they take from that. And then there's generic ones they can pull from in their own book.
Now, do they have access to the generic ones that normally command points are spent on then?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can't do rerolling saving throws 1, hit rolls. They can't automatically run 6.
Okay.
They can't
Inspiring presence.
but
Yep.
The whole army's immune to battle shock for free.
Wow. Okay.
But you pay the point. I assume you pay the points in the model.
Yeah, that's wrapped into the cost of the models,
This
right?
squad of 10 guards is 130 points. 13 points a model. That's very pricey, but at the same
Okay.
time, they are powerful too.
Okay.
They have 2 attacks each on a 25mm base.
Wow.
Which means they're always attacking in a squad of 10. The easiest thing to compare them to are Liberators, kind of. They
But on a much smaller base.
a much smaller base, so they have the same wounds, the same save, but they have the, I guess Sequitors mostly, because Sequitors have random 1 damage. Actually, no, these are the most comparable to Sequitors, the 10 points more than Sequitors. They have double the attacks, though, because Sequitors have 2 attacks each per model. These have 2 attacks per
But-
1 model, but there's double the models.
Right.
But they have the same wound count, same save, same ability,
Okay.
where they get to reroll their saving throws. But they're 10 more points, but they're immune to battle shock. So this is the closest, this is Nagash's version of the Stormcast Eternals.
Yes.
Right. I
right.
think like both narratively and kind of mechanically.
I see.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then obviously we got here the new terrain feature, which is probably the most obnoxious.
Yeah, this thing's huge, man. Like, I thought the gnaw holes were big, and then there's 3 of them. But, like,
Yeah.
what?
Now its restrictions in game. Now in line with the pitch battle restrictions of the terrain, which we ignore here because they're a little too restrictive. In addition to their own restrictions, they have to be more than 3 inches away from all the terrain features and the edge of the table.
Right.
In this case, we're ignoring that, but it can't be within 6 inches of an objective, I believe, and 3 inches of a table edge. It has to be farther away
6
from the table
inches
edge.
from the battlefield.
Is it the other way around?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6 inches of a battlefield edge, wholly in your territory, and more than 3 away from an objective.
Okay.
And this is the closest that, obviously, these are Games Workshop's new reimagined Tomb Kings, I'd say.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Across the board, they're constructs, they're undead constructs, except these ones don't rebel against Nagash, they are his, like, most elite legions.
Funny how things kind of work that way, right?
Well, it's led by both. It's led by Katarkos, I think is his name. He's the Mortark of them, but at the same time, Archon also can lead this force as well as Nagash.
Okay.
So Archon's like the Nagash's right hand.
Yeah.
Katarkos is his left hand.
Yeah, and I see that you're throwing in some of the Morghast as well.
Right. So the one unique thing with these guys, no allies allowed. They
Okay.
cannot take any allies. They can only take things in the book. But that does allow for Nagash, Archon the Black, and Morghast of both variants.
Yeah, so they did put some of the models that already have rules into this book as well.
If they didn't, there wouldn't be enough to really draw from because there's not a lot of models in this line. And it's a stifled release, so what you see here is all you can get right now, and that's sold out everywhere.
Right, exactly. This was, yeah, I know a lot of people were looking at picking up this box.
Yeah, I think
Both for this and the Ogres, I
this is
think.
going to be one of the highly sought out armies of the year, I think for sure. There's going to be a lot of people out there playing Bone Reapers. Or maybe a lot of people will give up because it's so hard to get them. If you are very keen on getting them, keep your eyes peeled. When literally watch Warhammer Community or Games Workshop all the time when they're ready to release a box and buy it like the second it's available.
Because you're going to need
You're
to.
not going to get it otherwise.
Yeah, you're going to have to be waiting till the next order and all that fun stuff, so.
And,
Okay.
And what we're doing right now for this game, we're doing the scenario out of the OCR Bone Reapers book, where it's a Sylvaneth versus it's not specifically the Sylvaneth, but it shows the Sylvaneth in the book, and it worked out pretty well. I am currently, so what these act as, if anyone's curious, they are literally a tithe monument. So they tithe settlements of individuals or of people. Not just humans, but dwarves, elves, whatever it may be. And they literally have to bring their undead to these monuments where the Bone Reapers come by, collect it, and mold it into bones. They build these places to act as like a central location of the tithe.
Okay.
People bring their stuff here. But in this case, the people nearby are tired of the oppressive tyrants of the oppressive nature of the Bone Reapers, and they're rebelling, and they're asking the Sylvaneth for help, and the whole goal is for the Sylvaneth to break down the monument.
Interesting.
But we caught wind of what was going on, and we brought a force by. It's a little narrative too, because my character here, he is the tithe collector. That is his one singular purpose. He has to collect tithe. He has to collect bones. That's all he does.
Okay.
Jasper. What do you call him on the table? That's pretty much what's going on in this game. So we're on turn 3 right now.
I couldn't bring the Glade Worm, so I might as well be one.
I will become the Glade Worm.
And we're randomly playing 1,300 points because none of
The box set, is that why?
the box set comes at 840 points.
Ah, good round number.
And then
Yeah.
throwing in 2 units of more gas, just round it out.
And then I just noticed you've got, is this your endless spell too?
Yes, we also got the trio of endless spells.
That thing's sweet. Where's the other ones?
Oh, here. They're underneath the table.
Okay, yet to be cast. Just showing off some of these
Yeah.
spooky brand new models.
Did you bring them in the game?
Ghostly bird?
There you go. Ghostly bird and like a shrieking thing here.
Okay, neat. Those are really nice.
Yeah, these are insane. That thing is. I'm a huge fan of that as well. And they're endless spells, but they're unique predatory endless spells. They have a new mechanic called Soul Linked, which I go over in the first impressions video, where only the player who casts them gets to control them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
essentially all the good part about endless spells without the bad part.
But the bad part of them being Soul Linked is then you can only ever have one endless spell Soul Linked to you, so you can't cast more than one.
Okay.
Per hero.
So it's a little limiting that way.
Also, if you're currently Soul Linked to an endless spell, you're focused on sustaining it, so all the rest of your casting is -1 until it's gone.
Interesting. Okay. So you could, it gives you an option to, okay, do I need spells to go off? Should I drop it kind of thing?
Right. And you can't voluntarily drop it.
Oh, you can't?
You have to opt to dispel it on your own. Yeah.
Wow.
So once you're committed,
That's a neat mechanic.
You're committed to casting once you're committed, but there's I forgot to turn this off. There's a mechanic where it has to hunt down a prey, like a hero. If he kills the hero, it automatically dispels because it's done its one job.
Okay.
It kills that one hero. If you kill the wizard that is currently Soul Linked to, it automatically dispels it as well.
Okay.
And then there's the normal way of dispelling.
Alrighty. So this is probably going to be out this Saturday, this video.
That's up to you, I guess.
It will be up this Saturday, as that's what Cullen's job is, to get this up for the Saturday. So without Aaron, so I hope it all gets up fine in time.
I believe in you.
Let's put it up today, Monday, October 28th.
What is today? Today's like October 20th is so far from that. No, wait, no.
Today's October 30th.
It's like Wednesday the 30th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Alrighty. Well, I will leave you to it, but thanks for the little sneak peek on the Bone Reapers, and if you guys want to see more of them, stay tuned this Saturday.
Where I'll be going to a more in-depth first impressions.
Have you done the first impressions video yet?
No, I usually do it after a
Okay.
game. Yeah.
Okay. So, stay tuned for that this Saturday, and have a good game, guys.
see you nerds.
Toodles!
Bye. I think it's about time. Let me just quickly check my phone. I might run out now. I think. Oh, I got 8 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see what I can get done. Might have to pause halfway through here.
Yeah.
Open vault.
Oh,
Hello.
well, hello.
I know. I forgot to warn you. This is Matthew startled. Okay. Bye. Okay. Wah wah.
Come on in.
How's it going?
Great. We're playing enough of the narrative. This is a vault video, actually.
Nice.
My second game with the Eldari, the craft world. You can show the table. We're only on turn 2.
Making use of the new, or the crazy Death World terrain.
I love the Death World terrain.
It's wonderful.
I didn't think I would. I remember we had the boxes sitting on a shelf forever.
We had it,
For at least a year or two.
Uh-huh.
Because whenever I'd pick them up and looked at the picture on the box, I'm like, those look lame. No offense, Games Workshop. And finally, we were just like cleaning things off and like, let's just get these done. I can't remember, I think it was Arthur I gave them to, I want to say, but I really don't remember who painted them. And I asked him to do multicolor just so that maybe there'd be something interesting.
And I'm very happy you did that, because
Holy
I
cow.
love all the different variations.
Yeah, it looks very alien and it just works. And so I'm very impressed that they actually turned out to look as nice as they did. They blend well with a green table, they blend well with a brown table. It helps that they have no bases. So
Yes, that is very nice.
Yeah, so we're playing a narrative mission from Vigilus Ablaze called Doomsday Device. So basically the Defender, which is me in this case, Eldar, have a device that they're trying to use to... It says in the fluff that they're like destroying their world, but this is a maiden world, so we're not going to destroy it. So instead I came up with a MacGuffin. It's a psychic resonator thing that can disrupt Tyranid synapse.
Interesting.
And it's a last-ditch effort, though, because it will obviously hurt them as well, psychically. But the Tyranids, of course, are smart. They know that they're going to do that, and so they swarm in. And so he basically has to do enough damage to it over the course of the game.
So that thing can take wounds, essentially.
It doesn't take wounds, actually.
Oh.
The way it's actually kind of neat how they did it. It has a toughness of 20 with no save, so most likely you're always wounding on 6s.
Mm-hmm.
It counts as an enemy model to the Tyranids, but not a friendly model to the Eldar, that's in case there's anything that interacts with that. And essentially, you automatically hit it in close combat.
Okay.
And you basically, do damage to it, and you keep a tally of how much damage you do in a battle round. And then at the end of that battle round, if you've done at least 5, it takes 1 structure point. And in order to win, you have to do 4 structure points to it.
Can you ever do more than 1 structure point?
No.
I see.
And so if by turn 3 you haven't done any, it's random game length, so it could go to turn 7. So if by like turn 2 or 3 you haven't done any yet, then you're most likely going to lose. And there are ways for the defender to remove damage that you've done to it.
Oh.
But only like D3 plus 1 max.
But it does kind of incentivize you to push in there fairly aggressively.
But most likely all your weapons are wounded on 6s. There is a 2 command point stratagem the attackers can use when they make a shot to wound it on 5s instead of 6s. And then if you have a multi-damage weapon, that'll count to not for the structure points, but how many wounds you inflicted. But the wounds reset every battle round. So if you do 4 wounds to it 1 battle round, well, next battle round is back to 0. So
if you're gonna start doing damage, you better be able to actually put the 5 on it.
exactly. So we've got High Fleet Zaz, is that right? Ziz, which is a splinter fleet of High Fleet Leviathan coming up against this Craft World. I'm using Ulthway, just the 6 up ignoring wounds.
Right.
And we're using the Maiden World rules from Psychic Awakening from Phoenix Rising, which is really straightforward. It's just that things heal, essentially, at the end of the movement phase.
Okay.
And models actually come back, too, if they die. And so I like that. So we were using a narrative scenario from Vigilus Ablaze. We're using narrative rules from the Psychic Awakening Phoenix Rising. And I'm playing Eldar for the 2nd time ever.
Wow. A lot of stuff going on.
Tyrion isn't very familiar with it, so at least I know what I'm up against.
Exactly.
But I'm like firing with my guys. I'm like, how many shots do these guys do? Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Or oh wow, those guys are worse than I thought they would be.
Why did I bring this? Or I should have brought more.
Well, the way I built my armies, I literally just pulled out a collection. I'm like, oh, I want to do Wraith constructs this time, and I just like put them out on the table. Then I open up Battlescribe and calculate how many points. I'm like, oh, still have this many points. I need some troops. Dire Avengers, blah blah blah. And I'm using the rules for the Dire Avengers and the Dark Reapers from Psychic Awakening as well, where you can replace their trait with something else.
Okay.
A lot of cool stuff in Psychic Awakening for them.
Very neat.
So I was just trying to see if I like Eldar.
Yeah, give them a try, and
I gotta give them a few games, and if I like them, then we'll build a new Eldar army, and they'll add on to my things that I like to play.
Cool.
So far, I'm enjoying this one a lot better than the first game I played, but I think it's also because it's a little more balanced. First game was a little one-sided.
I see. Yeah, that's never really does give it a true showing then.
Exactly. What do you think,
Alrighty.
Francis? You having fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
This is Francis from Quebec.
Nice to meet you, sir. You got
Yeah, he's swarming in. He's doing damage, and I'm doing damage to him. So I think this will be a good battle report.
All right. So everyone stay tuned for that one. I will let you guys finish up. Have a good game.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, wow, I got through that. I was really worried that my alarm was going to go off, so I'm going to pause now. And then we'll get back and we'll show Steve and Jake last after the shrine thing. Bye-bye. Yo, I've been looking for you.
Yeah, so I just finished my game.
Yeah, well,
You're upstairs at the office where you weren't by your desk.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for you to finish. I finished the shrine.
That's all right.
So,
What's happened today?
not too much,
Wait, why are you doing this on a Wednesday?
because it's Wednesday.
Why are you doing it on Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's
You normally come in here?
yeah, we always check on the people.
Jesus.
Oh.
Don't crack your head open.
Can I ask
What's
why?
that about?
I have no
Is that
idea.
you?
That was not me. Now we're back in the offices.
Yeah, it's just better to do this back here. There's 3 people out there.
Oh yeah. So you finished up your game before I could even
Did.
come and talk to you.
Did.
You were playing Jake, who I believe is having a nap right now.
She's having a nap already. It's only, at the time we're recording, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
But that is the benefit of staying upstairs at the MiniWarGaming bunker.
It's true.
A little advertisement here. You know, you finish your game early,
I believe
You can have a
I
little
should
nap.
get a room with my office.
so you can have a nap as
Have
well.
a mid-afternoon nap.
I mean, yeah, that's. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
That's fantastic.
The bosses get couches.
So,
Why don't we get a
Let's
room?
just do some shop talk for a second,
Okay.
because I can never get to you. You're always busy. Everything's fixed in my folders now.
Okay.
It's a new section altogether. So we're going to use the new section I told you about, the game with the mountain section, and then let me know when we can delete the old folder, and then if we even can.
Okay.
Is this important having the open vault?
I don't think so.
But this is kind of like what it is back here.
It is. This is the weird stuff we talk about where they try to tell me what's wrong,
Yeah.
and I try to help as best I can.
I broke my computer, and he he fixed it.
He literally couldn't delete a folder.
Yeah, well, I just
It would always saying that there was a clip open on one computer,
Yeah.
and even though we've got like 6 computers on the network, we tried turning them all off, and it didn't work.
I updated. Well, I couldn't even. It was weird. I couldn't even copy and paste some other folders that were in that main folder. Mm-hmm. I updated this and restarted it, and now I can.
Weird.
Either way, did not follow any of this. But either way, we're set up now, and we're gonna be fixed by the end of the day.
Beautiful.
For you, and you. So that means you can do more work now.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I like doing work.
Sorry.
Haha. Anything fun that you had to mention from your game today?
The game was interesting. We had a good mill. We had the maelstrom where you had to like draw 2 cards at a time. Your opponent picks one you keep.
So you always, choose the one that's harder for your opponent to
Yeah.
get? Cool.
It went really good until one was just finally. It was a really close game until one of us finally got cards, and then boom, it was over.
Yep.
It was a good one.
Awesome. Awesome.
Maybe the
But,
best
no-
and drunk.
Okay. Nothing else to mention before I sign off? Actually, I gotta go check out Mike before I finish up.
Bought a Leviathan for Iron Hands.
Oh.
'Cause everybody likes that, right?
For Iron Hands?
Yeah, Iron Hands.
You're making Iron Hands?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Luca one.
project.
Yes. You and Luca are working on an Iron Hands
So now I gotta.
army.
This one's new on the on-to-go table.
How goes the Iron Hands army so far?
We're getting we'll fly through it soon.
Okay.
Most assembly's done and painting is about not even painting's barely started, but it's Iron Hands. It'll be fast.
A lot of black, a lot of silver. Done.
Soon to have a Studio Iron Hands army around here. Though I've noticed something. Maybe it's just like when you buy a new car, you see the car everywhere.
Yes.
You just went through this.
Oh, yes.
I'm noticing there's a lot of Iron Hand bat rips out there on all the YouTube channels.
Really?
I don't know if everybody's always had these armies or they're just appearing. I just don't know. I don't know.
People
It's
have
interesting.
been prepping or
But like I'm not seeing like proxy Iron Hands. I'm seeing fully painted Iron Hands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Things that we never saw before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or maybe they existed, we just never noticed.
People were just running them as whatever.
I don't know. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna jump on that bandwagon. Don't worry, it won't be a lot every battle. It'll just be a couple here and there.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's it for you, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out Mike. See you later, Steve.
How you doing?
And I think Mike should be in his office. And I will completely admit, guys, that I finished up the Shrine Chaos and I went back to editing because I forgot that I was in the middle of this video. So that's why Steve had already finished up his game by then because it was honestly like 25 minutes. But yeah, my bad, guys. So we're just gonna check up on Mike if he's even in his office, which maybe he's not. In which case, we're gonna wait here for a second. Nothing? Okay. Well then, that is no Mike for today. So I guess we're just gonna come in here and do our typical. Let me just flip the camera around for a second. And that has been all for this week's Open Vault. I guess happy Halloween, everyone. Have a great week, and me and Scullin wish you a happy wargaming.